Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Last week I've done a review on the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, and today I'm going to be bringing you another review, and this time I'm going to be trying and talking about the YSL Radiance Awakening Foundation. So last week I went to Sephora, as usual, browsing and looking for new products to try. I saw this foundation, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like this foundation or if this shade was going to match me at all. So I asked for a sample. I went home, I gave it a try, I used it on my Smoky Plum tutorial, and this weekend I went back and I bought it. I love this foundation. I'm going to apply on one side of my face first, and then you guys can see the comparison, and then I'll do my full face, and then we'll talk more about how this foundation feels and all the other stuff. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's get going! This foundation comes in a beautiful glass bottle like this. It's gorgeous. It looks very luxurious as expected from YSL. And when you take off the cap, you actually get a pump, so you don't have to buy a separate pump. I'm going to shake it and then pump one drop from the foundation to my palette. So that's one drop. I'm going to be applying this foundation with a foundation brush, and then I'm going to blend it with a damp sponge. So the first thing you'll notice when you apply this foundation is that it has a very strong perfumey smell. Actually, it smells pretty good. It's not too strong, but I mean it's very noticeable that there's a scent on it. So one pump covered this side of my face. I'm gonna do another pump. Oh, actually the second pump, you get more foundation out of it. Maybe just the initial pump, maybe just the initial first pump you don't get as much product, but the second time gives you a lot more product. So one side of my face is done, and as you can see, my skin looks pretty even. However, I do have a new acne right here. This just popped up this morning, and you can still see the redness showing through. But this is just one layer, so I'm going to do the other side of my face, and I'm going to see if the second layer is going to cover that little pesky thing going on there. I've done both sides of my face now, and I want to show you guys that I still have a little bit of products left on my palette. So I would say you probably need 1 or 1.5 pumps to cover your entire face. The reason why I used two pumps today is because this bottle is brand new. I did add an extra layer on my breakout here, and I feel like it did cover the redness a little bit more this time. So I feel like this foundation has a medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable. Just because the redness on my cheeks are gone, and also when I layer that foundation on to my breakout, the redness is pretty much no longer visible. I'm a shade B30 on this foundation, and for your reference, it would be a close match to MAC NC25. Okay, so this foundation definitely has a glowy finish. I'm sure you can see it from the screen. Look at that glow right here and right here. You can see from my chin. So if you are into that whole glowy, strobing, highlighted look, I think this foundation might be the one for you. But if you are looking for a matte finish, this is not the foundation for you. You might want to go ahead and watch my other review on the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. This one is definitely luminous and glowy. I'm not sure if those of you with oily skin would like this foundation. It might be a little bit too glowy for you, so I wouldn't recommend this for those of you with oily skin. This foundation actually cost me 64 Canadian dollars for 30 milliliters. It is quite pricey, but then again, it's YSL, it's a luxury brand, it's to be expected. Since I love this foundation, I feel that it's worth the price. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I will be posting more pictures and swatches on my blog, so don't forget to check out my blog. I've linked it in the description box below. Yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.